We are back. Chop This, episode 85. Today we're going to be building drum grooves with the kits we've been making in the past two episodes. Groove is a mysterious thing. I think it's really hard to define what groove is, especially if you're not a drummer like me. I can drum, but I'm not a drummer. But I think what sets grooves apart from each other are accents. So today, we're just gonna take one or two kits and we're gonna use these samples I made up. We got this wah vibe going, and some Rhodes. And we're gonna change up the accents on the drum kit. And accents, what are accents? Well, that is what we're here to discover. It's much easier to do than tell. So we're gonna get with that. Let's get it. I'm excited. Welcome. This sounds pretty dope. I dig it. Okay. So in music, typically the first thing, and by the way, this all took me a very long time to figure out. I think that I just figured this out maybe this morning when I was pondering what we were going to do today. And one of the first things that I started realizing over time, and I think many people already know, is that groove and rhythm are the two most important elements in music. So if we go in here for a second, so if I look at all my hats, so I guess what I need to do is I'm just gonna get rid of, I think I'm gonna split. What we'll do is we'll split kit 2, and we'll make one the high end and one the low end. So we can go in to just the hats and then into just the low end of the drum set, meaning primarily the snares and the kick drum in our case. So in my journey of figuring out what's going on with groove, I started realizing that groove is like a living thing, and if we're making beats, it's hard to sometimes emulate groove, but we can do our best to make it sound as real as possible. So let's listen. So this naturally has groove. We don't have to adjust the velocity here, which sometimes you might want to. You might want to go into your own beats and adjust the velocity, meaning you're going to add groove with how hard your sample is hitting. But since we built these kits already, we have velocity in our beats. So we have a down hat, an accent hat, and two ghost hats. So what we have to do is we just have to rearrange our hats. So that's da 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 da, the way we want them to sound, right? So you can do this by playing, you can do this by creating drum racks that already have different velocity hats in it. You can go in and you can adjust the velocity down here, and sometimes that is necessary even when you have different accent hats already, right? So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go in and let's just kind of experiment with, like, when we change the hats, let's see what this does to like the groove here. And let me make sure before I hit play that everything is going to be the same volume. Ooh, what we got to do though is we got to erase one of these kits has that's okay, this will work for our purposes. So let's say we don't want, let's try to get accents on the upbeats. And then let's stray away from accents for a little while. All right, let's say we're gonna start right here, just so we're not always going back so far. Really got to undo that command follow though. that's really making me mad. All right, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna loop this. That's gonna save my life. Ooh, that was cool. All right, now let's loop the first two here. So we got a groove going, right? There's a different groove. We're choosing to use our accents on the upbeat here. Cool, and let's go through the second half here. See these downbeats ones. So now these downbeats sound like super weird to my ears. By the way, like it sounds very strange. And you don't always have to have accents. You can float away. The groove can just be riding out. We don't have to be saying something all the time with accents. Oh, that'd be cool. See, we're just like saying something before the next chord too. So like using like harmonic things, being like, okay, we got a new groove coming through. Let's say something when we know a new chord's coming too. So it makes the mundaneness of just chords coming on one, everybody knows it's coming, right? And then we're gonna float away from them again. We're gonna float away from the accents. Then we'll bring them back right here. Oh, there we go. Cool. So now we have a pretty dynamic groove here. Or at least I like to think so. I think that this went from being kind of super lame to being rather interesting a lot quicker. So let's take a look now. And what's the other instrument that's gonna give us more groove? Does anybody know? What is gonna give us a ton of groove? What else is gonna do it for us? It's missing here. Right now we just got some wah guitar, some Rhodes, and I know everybody knows. And what else can we do for accents? Well, snare's just going on one a lot. What if I move it back for one time? Ooh, that sounds kind of funny. Hang on a second. So that's 32nd note. Let me see what 16th notes. Yeah, let's go like this. Whoa. That's like throwing me off super bad. Right? Just something like little like that. Like that's like not working in my brain here. Okay, so let's actually add a hat right there though. Let's go like this and get rid of this hat. Yeah. Cool. So we have, let's just say we're gonna use this for, this will be like I think this is vibe 2. We'll call this vibe 2 groove 1. So then what we're gonna do, actually, and what I can also do is I can just bounce these out like this instead of just duplicating this section. We're going to resample. Well, I forgot how to resample apparently. It's in here somewhere. What? There it is. Okay, I was like, dude, did I really forget how to do that? That was kind of crazy. We're just gonna sample these grooves and record them, so then we're gonna go in and try to create another one. All right, so this will be our groove 1. Now we're gonna go in. What I guess, like, so now the question is, we have accent in grooves. We can borrow grooves from different styles as well. I don't know. I guess this kit might be able to be orientated towards bossa nova. I think with the rim shot, like, so basic bossa nova groove. So let's see here. Ooh, so here, I'll see if I can pull this up on the screen really quick. So let's say we don't know bossa, right? And we're like, well, I don't know bossa nova grooves. You can just use the internet, pull one up here. We got a clav. With ostinato, a bossa clav. Ooh. Okay, okay, so we're gonna have to do elements like that. So we got a clav. I don't know if this is gonna work. This is just an experiment to demonstrate different grooves here. So Ooh, but one thing we have to do before we even do another one is we have to see how we're going to play bass over this one too, right? So before we go to Bossa Nova land, and what we would do too, before we just imagine that we have a drum set and we can just create clavs and Bossa Nova stuff, I am not that well versed in Bossa Nova drum beats. I know what they sound like if I heard one and I had a sample. So what we're gonna do is we'll get a sample and we will, from there, we will create our own Bossa Nova beat from this kit, right? From kit 2. But right now let's make sure this is, we got that. Okay, let's get this bass pulled up. And I don't know if this is gonna work because of how many drum sets I have just eating my Universal Audio stuff. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work, but I think all these kits are saved. Before I make that conclusion, let me double check. Yep, we're good. So I'm going to delete these kits here, and kit 2 is with everything else. So we have all our kits. You know what? Let me go like this. I'm going to save this file, save live set as batch 8 kits updated, February 2025. So we can go ahead and just delete the kits, and then we'll also have one where it's with the kits. So right now we're just gonna have our music here. So okay. Ooh, I gotta turn on a metronome for that. That snare is throwing me off. I like can't even play with my own drum beat, dude. I'm like, oh man, dude, this isn't going good right now. You know, without the 2 and 4. Oh. I'm really biffing on that F too. No, that sounded weird. Bum bum ba ba da ba ba. Bum. Nah, something's off there. And let me go like this too. This should sound way better now. Now that we should be able to get the G. Oh yeah, there we go. So we do have to fix this time part though. So what's going on there? Bum bum. Okay, so let's get this going here. So always, you know, I'm just making this stuff on the fly. This isn't written, so excuse me. Ooh, so that's what... Ooh, that threw me off at the end. Let me do that again. That snare is throwing me off, man. I'm getting there. I'm really close. All right, and what I have to do is I have to tighten this up. So, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. We'll get that out of the way. But let's go like that, and let's see this. Ooh, geez, yeah, this timing's off right here. That's it's when that snare hits, dude. I'm just like, oh boy, I'm making grooves that I can't play over, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. All right, and that hammer-on's supposed to be on the downbeat. So, oop, So what I should do is I should zoom in here, grab that, and then okay. We're getting closer. I'm just gonna try it again. That one was further away than other ones. There we go. That might be better to. Oh, I'm just losing. I'm gonna turn off this. This one snare is just throwing me off so bad that I can't even record it, dude. So I'm gonna go like this. We're just gonna go in. There we go. And now we can reintroduce that snare, because that was just tripping my brain out. And it's also like it's making the beat feel weird, so I'm only gonna have that happen one time, I think. All right, and let's just resample this groove now. So just for purposes of record keeping, let's go like that. Okay, let's go in. So what was I saying before? I think we were going to talk about, like, I guess it was, we're going to go talk about bossa nova, right? Trying to find different funk or different grooves, different funk. So let's just pull up, I'm just going to pull up Splice really quick, and we will talk about bossa nova. So let's just pull up a basic bossa nova sample, and then I'm gonna use that just as a template. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting here. So we're gonna have to figure out, and this might be super. And let's turn off our kit for now. So this is just to get a different idea. This is from the Bros at Soul Surplus. They were making, I think they might still be making stuff, but they have some cool bossa nova samples for sure. And this is more where the snare lies. So we got a snare. I'm just gonna go like this. So let's say like we don't know, like I don't know what a bossa nova groove is, and I'm gonna highlight where it is on the grid like this for myself, and then I'm gonna go and move things accordingly and see if we can get something like a bossa vibe. They also got this meaty hat. I don't know what the hat is. I don't know what you call that. So what would this do to our beat if we kept everything the same And let's introduce this back. So this is just groove 1. So now we're gonna need, you know what, let's go like this too. So this is like kit 2. We're gonna see what this sounds like. Bump, bump, bump. There is another snare. Ooh, that's a snare too, huh? What beat is that on? Boom. We got a kick right there? Is that what's going on? Okay, so we're just gonna have to interchange these out, huh? But bump, bump, bump. Okay, cool. So we got and there's our last. Geez, sorry, I'm all over the place right now. And this is our last snare here. So now we have to go in and we gotta, I'm just gonna loop this beginning part, right? This is where the groove is happening. We gotta clean up, one more thing we gotta clean up. I hope you guys can see this okay. We gotta clean up our kicks too. And I'm probably gonna, that was nice. I like that. Let's just clean up this last part. So now we're creating like a total separate groove here. Like this is really different. I like it. I don't know if I like that. Let's go. Because now we need to fix the hi-hats and see what's going on here. And just make sure I'm setting these. Okay, and now this is where we'd consider velocity, right? We gotta go like, okay, what is snare 2? And do we want all of these the same velocity? And if we want these louder, okay, so now I do not like this hat though. Okay, cool. So we have, let's just see how this sounds like throughout everything. This is a totally different groove. We just went to a different style. Our bass line works over both of them, at least I think so. So let's check it out. And really quick, I do not like that second snare at all. I think we might be best served if we're like this. Yeah. All right, so that's groove 1, or this is groove 2. Let's resample this. This is groove 2. We'll go like this. So we're giving ourselves like a ton of different looks right now with the same drum kit too. So, you know, I don't know which one I like more right now. I'm not too enthralled with the bossa vibe, but we're just experimenting. We're just trying to develop different grooves by changing what instrument we're accenting on our drum kits, right? So there we go. This is groove 2. This is groove 1. So now we can just go between them, right? We can just be like, okay, let's see what this sounds like. Let's bump this a little. Dope. Okay. So we got groove. Let's just look at like different accents and stuff. Like how do we want to accent things? Oh, this book is crazy. So a thing that I do recommend everybody doing, if you're making beats out there, I think that knowing how to read drum notation in some capacity is very big, and drumming in itself, even if it's to a very humble and modest level, will greatly enhance the your beats. So let's talk about, oh, this is deep stuff here. So here we go. We just got an accent study where they're just creating open hi-hat. That's what we need right here. So just as an example, hi-hat openings. Here's, oh wow. So hi-hat offbeat. So boom. So I'm just clapping those accents up top. So like, da 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 da. That's number 3 right here. So like ta ta tiki ta tiki ta ta tiki ta tiki. So that's gonna feel different. So let's just take some of these hi-hat offbeat accents. So ta. Let's just see what that sounds like, man. Because this is gonna be. I really wish I would have kept the groove 2 vibe here. This is gonna change everything. Oh, hang on a second. Maybe I did. All I gotta go in is just go in here now and just delete the hi-hats, huh? Yeah, let's say that. That'll save us some time, huh? We gotta get the bossa groove turned off too. So just, I mean, if in case you're wondering what I'm looking at, I'm looking at I don't know what that says up top, but this is called Advanced Funk Studies, Creative Patterns for the Advanced Drummer in the Styles of Today's Leading Funk Drummers. So this is valuable. This is valuable stuff. What we're doing right now is I'm taking hi-hat 16th notes. Was it hi-hat offbeat we were just doing? I think it was hi-hat offbeat. Yeah, so let's go venture here. I'm doing I think you guys can see it. I hope you can on my screen. But let's go check this out. We're just gonna put different hi-hat accents places. So we got let's turn this back on. So we want to go like, Let's go like this. Let's get our kicks and stuff back up. So I'm just taking, they're just doing tickies randomly on the E's. So like, ooh, that sounded cool. Okay, so there's something like that here. So let's just see what this is going to sound like. All right, and I want to get a kit in here that has ghost note capabilities with the snare. And I don't know why I just deleted that. That was stupid. Let's go like this. What is going on here? Oh, is this the... Did I just insert the bossa groove here again? Is that what I just did? Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Yeah, hang on one second. I don't know why I did that. Weird. Okay. What? Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. I gotta turn these kicks up though. These kicks are quiet in my ears. Do I have multiple? What am I hearing right now? I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm getting some weird resonance. I think it's because it's cutting off. Yo, what's up, dude? How are you? Okay, and let's see. Aha, so we can't have back-to-back the same hats. Let's experiment with stuff like this too. Aha, that's gonna help us too. Just getting these sounds to sound a little different. Dude, New Year's was good. We're back, dude. We're back. I'm finishing the Dreamflower album. I got a bunch of horn players and stuff on it, so it took me a really long time to finish Dreamflower versus me finishing Solstice. But I'm still working on mixing on it, so it's not finished yet, but I got a lot of other people to play over it, which was super amazing. All right, and these accent hats might be, this is, if you watch my other streams, I taught you how to make a kit out of drum breaks. So these are selected samples from like Tamu's drum breaks, and I made my own kits to make it sound super real from his drum breaks. So that's why it sounds like a groove versus just random one shots, because what I discovered with Solstice, I was like, man, these drums, like, they sounded a lot better because I was using better one shots. But they didn't sound like they had a groove, like the breath of a real drummer still. Dude, this sounds legit, dude. What happens if I go like this? Yeah, so you know then. So we just extracted the groove from Tamu's samples, so it still has the, because you know how everybody's like, don't put your drums on the grid, bro. Well, it's like, that doesn't matter when you're using one shots, because there's going to be a lack of drum sound recording between there. So you have to go find somebody's breaks where the groove is like live, and then you can take and splice out your own one shots with that groove in the sample trigger. So then it's like, you don't have to worry about the grid. You can just go in and put everything on the grid, because everything's gonna be groove in it already, right? So it just makes, and then now today what we're doing is we're going through and we're making different accented grooves, right? So we have this one with like a bossa nova vibe, like this. I mean, it sounds kind of funny, but like, right? So then we have a one with bossa nova vibe, and then we're working on this one right now. This is like the third groove. Do I like liminal ambient? What is liminal ambient, dude? I'm a boomer, so I don't know what that means. And I think I got like a drum. Let's just like mess with, like, I'm really inspired right now to mess around with the drum sound currently. The only thing that I need to work on, if you're listening, is these hi-hats. I need more ghost hats. That's what I need right now. or I need to randomly adjust their man, that might be actually something to do. So let's experiment with that. I don't use MIDI effects too much, but let's add some random velocity to these hi-hats. So I did have accents in the hi-hats, but we gotta add MIDI controls to it to make it happen here. Okay, so this will be groove 3. So now we have like bossa groove 2. We have I guess like funk groove 1, and this will be funk groove 2. So again, we're just creating different vibes for the same sample set. Dope. Okay, so this is groove 3. Let's oh, and then I don't know if you saw this, Brandon. I don't know if you're still here. But we're working off of, there's this book called where'd it go? I set it down somewhere and I don't know where it went to. It's called Advanced Funk Studies by Rick Latham. Creative patterns for the advanced drummer in the styles of today's leading funk drummers. So we're just going through and putting different accents on stuff, and seeing like how stuff feels, because since we're in the realm of hip hop, we can definitely take funk ideas. So there's hi-hat openings. This is just hi-hat off beat, so just like ta ta ticky ta 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 ticky ta ticky ticky ta 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 ticky ta, right? So there's different accents on these things. This is, I guess, telling me and ta ticky, that might be something to look into. Just tickies and right? Let's try it out. Let's just try out and let's see like if we're accenting the crap out of and let's see what our beat feels like. So, because this stream is all about just creating these different vibes, right? So let's go in, let's see what's up. Now we gotta go. I'm just always gonna start with I'm just gonna loop. I'm gonna put the accent on the last. Oh yeah, this is gonna be kind of nuts. I don't even know if we have. Oh man, that got really crazy. Whoa, bro. Dude, what? Is there another, hang on, is there another drum set on right now? There is. This is nuts. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. This and is like kind of tripping me out right now. That is a different bounce right there, man. That is. flip it right there to give us a break from that. Whoa, dude. This is what I'm talking about. Discovering new stuff that I wouldn't normally have if I'm not consciously looking for anything. Oh, dude. So we're doing a little more than just these hats right now. We're adding on different 16th note grooves too, or 16th note grooves, ghost note grooves as well. So now let's listen to this. Oh, you know what we need to add in? We need to add in the open hat kick, man. That's what we need at the end right there. Come on. Dude, this feels like a horse galloping right now. That's what it feels like to me. Dude, thank you. I hope you do get it back soon then, man. Where is it at? Where's that electric kid at? Yeah, what's new with you, Brandon? How's your musical journey going? Okay, there we go, man. That so I just wanted to hear that ride out for a second. That was cool. So we got Groove 4. Let's record that. So these are all in like funk styles, right? So it's specific, which is fine. And there's obviously different feels too to music. Okay, and so do you have a drum set right now though? Like, can you drum? Okay, what is like a G-funk groove? Like, let's see if we can like make this into like some weird G-funk. I don't even know if that's different than what I'm doing. G-funk drums. Let's look for this. And let's look for drums, grooves. Oh my god, this would be so funny. I don't know if this is gonna work. This isn't fast enough. So G-funk is more of like a... I think it's more of like a tempo. Yeah, okay. So G-funk's more of like a tempo. What are... Oh, you do have a drum. Okay, so like... What are some like... Well, you're a drummer, dude. So how about our... Okay, music working with some dream... Also have a lot of self-releases come out this year and just try making music that nice, dude. That's cool, man. I like that. That's where it's at, man. Congrats with all the label progress too. That's amazing. So when you're thinking about like groove, what do you think about? So what I started this video with was I started with talking about how groove, obviously there's different like stylistic features, but I was claiming that groove is primarily based on accents in a drumming pattern, and that's how we're feeling a groove. Like the accent is a pattern over time, right? And that's what develops the groove or feel of a song. But in the realm of like funk and hip hop, we have grooves. And I think funk and hip hop, I think like funk is just like a slightly faster version of hip hop. Because if I look at, yeah, we can, oh, there's hi-hat openings and stuff too, like where, yeah. But like what other like, I guess what other musical styles would fit in with the hip hop tempo, I guess is what I'm asking. We were trying bossa nova. That was a little fast sounding for what was going on, but I'm trying to think like what other grooves, as in like just different style grooves, could we implant over this as well. And I guess we could also get just an open hat. I need a kit with a open hat now. So let's see if I just cycle through kits here and find an open hat. If we put like a, that's kit 2. Let's just, what happens if I go like this? Do we have ghost hat? Okay, let's go to kit 3. I might just have to actually put the open hat on these kicks here. Like go like, and I guess what I could do really quick, I could break my thesis here and I could just find in, we'll go, I think I'm doing the tribute. I'm deep in the tribute right now. Okay, those are not open hi-hat sounds I'm hearing in my head. Ooh, there we go. That might work. Let's go like this. It's kind of loud, but that's okay. Oh. But so we're just trying to explore. Oh, that is very loud. Excuse me. Now we're gonna have to turn off this accent thing though. We're gonna have to turn these way down too. All right, this is gonna be, I think let's make this the final groove of the day. Move around the stairs. We got open hat groove. This vibe isn't. I don't think it's conducive to making an open hi-hat like. Tss, tss, tss. I think we're going a little too slow to do that, but I was trying to get that vibe in here. I think that might have been coming through. All right, so we got groove 5. So we made it's more like R&B, like rim shot. I could hear a singer on this. I don't know what's up with groove 3. Oh, this is the crazy hi-hat vibe. This is our horse gallop groove. Now open hi-hat groove. Not a big fan of this one, but that's all right. There we have it. We demonstrated today how we can create different grooves over the same series of samples to approach real drumming, which we'll never approach it on the computer, but we can get close and make stuff groove and try to make it as natural sounding as possible. So there you have it. This is Chop This episode 85, making grooves on our drum set, part 1. I'm going to leave you with the last final mixes of Dreamflower, which is coming out whenever I finish mixing it. But there'll be a huge sample pack too. I'm not including the extra musicians on it just yet with my sample packs, just because I want to work out a really equitable way when I release other people's playing on my sample packs. But this is Dreamflower, out soon. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Nice, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, check out, I got sample packs at TyLuv.sellfi.store if you're interested. Solstice is up there too, the last B-tape, an album we made last year. I think it's like $5, so go check that out. Really trying to do the solo thing. I'm just hustling my B-tapes right now. I got no intentions on releasing stuff via streaming services this year. So if you want to support me, if you want to support my work, check out TyLuv.sellfi.store. I got sample packs up there. I got B-tapes up there. And I will see y'all later this week. Peace. Peace.
small again, coming back to the